Hey, beautiful. Welcome to another episode of the Mompreneur Mastermind Show. This is episode 47, how to become a live video guru and totally up-level your business. Who's excited about this? I know I am. We're going to be talking today why live video is crazy, incredible for the growth, how to conquer all of those fears that are tied up in going live, and is anybody gonna watch my live, and live totally freaks me out. Don't worry, we're gonna get through all of that, and we're gonna go through lots of tangible tips you can implement ASAP to start conquering live video today. So I can't wait to dig into today's show with you. What's up, Mama Boss? Welcome back to the Mompreneur Mastermind Show. I'm Stephanie Gass, success strategist and passive income queen creator. If you're ready to step into your God-led potential, create profit from your passions, and capture the success that is already yours, this podcast was made for you. As always, you can find out more and connect with me over at stephaniegass.com. So grab that cup of coffee or fill up that glass of wine and let's dig into today's show. All right, guys, so I just wanted to remind you quickly that I have some free gifts for you simply for being one of my mompreneurs that is part of my community. I'm going to be sending y'all some guides, some free guides on attraction marketing, on growing a following, building engagement within your online platform, and 3 of my free training webinars that I think you're absolutely going to love. All you have to do to snag all of your Mompreneur Mastermind goodies is head over to 30waystogrowafollowing.gr8, the number 8.com. 30waystogrowafollowing.gr8, the number 8.com, and I will shoot you over all of your free gifts. And now I want to read you guys the review of the week. This review is from Caitlin Montoya, who is one of my amazing dear friends, former clients. I worked with her for many, many years. She says, Stephanie Gass is an incredible mentor and coach. Her expertise and dedication to helping you both grow professionally and personally is unparalleled. She helps you maintain your focus, accountability, and gives you a clear vision and the steps you need to get there. She's devoted to helping you reach your goals and achieve your dreams. She gives you the push you need to help you step outside your comfort zone and get you ultimate growth. Since working with her courses, I have seen a huge increase in my social media market following. She gave me all the tools and skills I needed to be successful. She's a selfless leader that is to be admired. Oh my gosh, I am so grateful for that review, Caitlin. Thank you so much. And I'm just really filled every time I hear a review like that, because it means the world to me to hear that my content and that my courses are making an impact on all of you. So if you haven't taken 30 seconds, but you've been listening to the show for a while, I definitely want you to pause this episode right now, head over to iTunes, leave me a star rating, and leave a quick review, because there's a very high chance I will read yours live on the air. And P.S., if you subscribe to the show, you get access to my episodes before anyone else, sometimes even the day before they're supposed to be published. Wink, wink. So be sure to do all of those cool things and don't forget to snag your gifts. All right, yo, let's dig in to today's show and talk about live video. So let's talk statistics, because I bet you're thinking, is live video really that important? Especially if you're like I was, or like so many people out there, and you're totally terrified, or you feel like they're not producing, or you don't think that anyone's watching you. Let's take a look at some of the stats. These are from Opt-in Monster. First, video marketers get 66% more qualified leads per year. 66%. Video marketers achieve a 54% increase in brand awareness. Say what? My theory on that one is because people always want to see behind the curtain. They want to get to know you as the owner of the brand, or as the face of the brand, or who's behind this product. So when you go live, you're really showing people who you are. And that's why I believe that there's a huge increase in brand awareness. Here's the next one. Almost 50% of web users look for a video before visiting a store. I know I do. Don't you? If you're going to go visit a store and get something, aren't you going to check out a review of it? If you're on Amazon ready to buy something, are you watching the video? If you're going to go get a new, let's say, Xbox game, are you checking out the video? Like whatever we are doing these days, we know that we have technology access right then and there at our fingertips to check out the product. And what better way than to watch a quick video clip? I know that I definitely do this. The next one. 79% of consumers prefer watching video to reading about a product. 79%. So even if you are in that 20% thinking, well, I still read about my products. Like I don't watch videos, Stef. It's about the masses. It's about growth. It's about scaling. And so if we know one thing for sure, it's that video marketing has come in and slapped us across the face and been like, yo, what up? Like I'm in the house. Like video marketing is here to stay. And if we don't get with the program and hop on this crazy roller coaster ride, we are going to miss the fun. And if 80% of consumers prefer watching video, we need to be part of that wave as online marketers, as business owners, whether you have brick and mortars, you're a network marketer, you're a blogger. I don't believe that it matters. I think video is so integral. Here's the last stat to blow your mind. 84% of consumers have bought something after watching a video. 84%. So I am 1,000,000% behind this stat. My favorite way to launch a product, let's say I have a new course coming out, or even within my email sequence, my funnel, I use video. I use webinars and lives, even Facebook lives, or whatever I use, it's going to be video based, whether it's live, pre-recorded, webinar, because I have a massively high conversion rate from viewer to purchaser. And this stat just verifies that. So those stats are pretty crazy. Yeah. So that's why live is super important. I also think that live video allows people to get to know you in a way that they don't get to know you through your posts, your captions, through even pre-recorded video, which is still great. I'm like, if you're hearing this right now and you're going, Stephanie, gas, I can never do live. That's cool, girl. But you do need to do pre-recorded video at least, or even you could even do podcasting, you could do audio, but you've got to let people hear you. Video is my favorite when it comes to actually selling something because I can show people the product, right? I can pull up a screen share. I can lift something up and show them. And I think that visual aid helps people go from, oh, this sounds cool, or I might want something, to, oh, I see it. Like, that's so cool. I need that thing, that product, that good, that service. And it allows people to get to know you at this deeper level. And with today's crazy age of everybody's selling everything, everyone you know is marketing something, it's so important to stand out. And what better way to stand out than to go live, allow people to hear your energy, your excitement, see your excited face, see your expressions when you talk about the things that you're talking about, and kind of also get to know you on this vulnerable level, because that's going to set you apart from the other hundreds of people that are just doing captions. They're just doing a blog. And I think that video really sets you apart. And we've heard from those statistics that all of those stats are 50% or greater, every stat. So if people are consuming video, they want more video. They're watching videos. Consumers are buying from videos. We've got to move forward and jump on this thing. Now, here's the hang up. And believe me, I get you. I remember, let me share a story with y'all. My very first live, I don't remember what year it was, but it was pretty soon after live video came on the scene, and Periscope was big, if y'all remember Periscope. And I did a couple things on there, but I always get like those creepy dudes that would like hop on my Periscope and be weird. So pretty soon I got off of that platform and realized, oh, Facebook now has this live capacity. Let's check this one out. And holy gold mine, let me tell you something. I was still doing network marketing at the time. I was big into my MLM. We sold skincare. So I went live on my personal page, and I remember, I'm like, okay, do you guys remember this feeling? Or you probably know this feeling really well. You feel like, okay, I'm about to do this thing, but I shouldn't do it. Like, nobody's going to watch it. I'm going to look weird. Like, I don't know what I'm going to even say. I start to get sweaty and red. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm not going to do it. You guys probably have been there. That's just your fear talking. So I remember having those feelings because it was the very first live I had ever done. But I said, you know what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Before Mel Robbins coined that. No, just kidding. But that's what I did. And I pressed live. All I had in my hand was a bottle of our product and all my makeup. I had zero makeup on my face, and I decided I was going to go live and have the audience time me of how fast I could get ready, but also integrate this product into my live. So what I did is I was like, hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Okay, I have a challenge. I am going to put my makeup on as fast as I can on live video. I am so crazy right now. Can you guys believe I'm on here with zero makeup? Here we go. So I started putting on my makeup, and people were getting on the live. I'm like, oh my gosh, people actually care about this strange topic. And before I knew it, I had like 22 people on the live that were watching. They were engaging with me. I'm putting on my makeup super duper fast. And then I used the products that I sold, the skincare products, as my makeup base and as my finishing mist, and was like, okay, so these are my 2 favorite products. As y'all know, I market these products. If you're interested in them, let me know. Very casual. It was my first kind of try at attraction marketing versus being creepy, salesy, spammy, and weird. If you haven't heard that episode, go listen to the attraction marketing one because Lord have mercy. Anywho, that live video, one live, it was like maybe 6 minutes that I hadn't really prepared for. I just had this little idea of how I could sell this product to the masses, have fun with it by doing the makeup, get people on by showing them my face without makeup on. And I was myself. I was making fun of the fact that I didn't have any makeup on and that my kids were right there, whatever they were watching on TV, and that everything was a hot mess and that I only have 2 minutes to do my makeup. And everyone was resonating with that. This one live, it was 6 minutes or less. I sold like 5 products from my network marketing business from a 20-minute live. Crazy. That was my gateway drug right there. I saw the power of using live video to sell stuff and to connect with my audience on a whole different level, and also to open the door to a lot of new relationships, because people that got on that were laughing at me and having fun with this whole thing, it created like this opening for me to talk to them and be like, hey, did you like that video? That was so crazy, right? And like comment back and be seen. Be front of mind, because when they were ready to buy products, they were going to think of me in that silly video. Win, win, triple win. Now, here's the things that hold us back. These are the fears that keep you from doing live or from doing one live and never doing it again, because not all lives are like mine. I've also had lives where no one got on. 0. I mean 0. And even if it was like a 15-minute live, and I did a live, I'm giving free content, I'm teaching something, not one human being gave 2 poops or got on, which was so devastating. But I never let it stop me. I never thought, okay, nobody cares, like I can never do it again. But let me explain what's going on here. These are your fears. Here are the most common fears that I hear. Number 1, I'm going to mess up. I'm going to mess up. It's live. I can't edit. I can't chop out the phone ringing in the background or my kid running in and saying, Mom, I just pooped. That one happens to me every day. No, we can't do it. And so we freak out. We're going to mess up and people are going to see all the crazy in my life. Honey, people are watching your live because they want to see the crazy in your life. People want to get to know you. They want to see you. If we're sitting there and we have 2 options, one, to watch a documentary. It's all perfect. The earth is round. Nah. Or Real Housewives, girl, like I'm about to watch me some drama, some funny stuff, some exciting, interesting show. Like we're always going to choose what's more interesting and fun and vulnerable. Personally, no offense to those of you that were like, I would choose the documentary. Like, that's cool, boo. You do you. But we're going to see it. So that's why they're watching. So stop thinking that that needs to be a constraint. I say mess up. And I always loved to laugh at myself. If you guys want to laugh super hard, like go to my YouTube channel. Scroll back a couple years. Oh, check me out. Check me out. But here's the thing. It's like, who cares? I mean, I feel like if we can't be ourselves in today's age when the world is craving truth more than they are craving anything else, more than they're craving perfection, more than the world is craving the perfect, the put together. We are craving truth and authenticity because it's rare now. We have every tool to make everything perfect. Airbrushing for photos, editing for videos and podcasting. We have filters to make us look bright and fluffy and amazing. But in this world of touched up, edited, perfected imagery, I say, give me the real. And I know if I have the opportunity to go watch someone live versus read their caption that's been proofread and that's been perfectly edited, I want to see the live every time. How about you? Next one, no one will watch. And you know what I say to this? So what? That means you get to practice your lives with nobody watching. And also, people are super weird and creepy stalkers. So if you go live and nobody's watching, I can guarantee you that at least 5 to 10 people are going back and watching it after you post it, your video, just because they didn't want to see you. They didn't want you to know they were stalking your live. I've done that. I've gone on someone's live. I'm like, get out. And then I'll go back and watch it later. Like, I don't know why, because that's super weird, but I know I've done it. So I'm sure other people have done it. Here is my tip. Actually, I'm going to go into tips in a second. But the thing here is that people are watching. Whether they watch the replay, whether you have one person on that's live with you, whether you have 30 people on, like the most I've ever had is like on one of my live webinars, and there's like 160 people, like a sales webinar. And I would tell you that having 0 people and having 160 people are both as emotionally scary and exhausting, because just show up as if. Like if I have 0 people on, I'm still going to show up as if I have 160 people on, because I know 5 or 10 people are going to come check this out after I post it. No, this video will not go unwatched. I don't care if you don't have any followers at all. Like, yo mama be watching you. So show up. Bring your A game. You never know when you're going to have a breakthrough in your followers, and they're going to go all the way back. Because some of you are going to go do what I said and go stalk my YouTube or my weird videos from 3 years ago and laugh your booties off at me. So I hope that I brought my A game back then, which I think that I did, because I always looked at live video as a practice until progress, right? We're just going to progress and get better and get better and get better. Next one, I will have nothing to say, or I don't know what to say. I've got tips on this below. And the last one is judgment, getting judged from people. And you know what, guys? Here's just something on this. Judgy Judy is everywhere. Judgy Judy lives in your city. She lives on your street. But here's the deal. Judgy Judy's too scared to go live her dang self. But she can get on her high horse and judge you. I don't think so. So here's what I say to people who will judge me. I don't care. And I hope that I repel people that don't jive with me. I hope that if someone gets on my live and they're like, oh my gosh, she is so annoying. Or, oh my gosh, she goes live and her kids are in the background. Or Stephanie goes live and she never gets ready. Like, she's just so ew, like in her gym clothes. And I'm repelling people. I'm like, good. Because those are not my people. Like, my people are like Happy Haley, not Judgy Judy's. And so I'm going to attract all the Happy Haleys because they're going to jive with me. And that's freaking awesome. But the people that are judging you and you're repelling them, I say good. You don't want to work with those people anyway. You don't want them buying your stuff anyway. Trust me. So let's dig into the tips here for live video. How do you do this? How do you start? And even if you've started, how do you get better? How do you grow? How do you capitalize on all of the pure gold waiting for you on the other side of live? First one, start short. Live video is a gateway. So think of it even as your gateway. You can dabble. You don't have to go all in and do a sales webinar that's 45 minutes long and you're totally flipping out the whole time and fainting and like driving yourself crazy. No, start with like Instagram stories and just do a tiny little live on that and just post it. Don't edit it. Do nothing. Just post it. Do a 1 minute live. Do a 2 minute live. Start small and work your way up. You don't have to go big. I think that's one of the biggest things is to conquering your fear of live is to realize it's really not that bad, but you have to dabble in order to see that. Okay, it's not that bad. I've actually even like you guys, I have messed up so many times, dismal mess ups. I did a whole live one time and it was a screen lock. So it was the wrong direction. I've done a whole live on mute one time. Oh yes. Yes, I have. I've done lives where, oh my gosh. One time I was doing a live inside of a party for my old network marketing company and the phone popped out of the holder and hit me in the face and then fell on the floor. Like, if there's ever some horrific live stories, I have got them. But let me tell you what, every single one of those lives, people laughed. They resonated with me. They got to know me. They trusted me at a higher capacity. And every single one, I got either a new friend, a new follower. Most times I got a new customer or a new order or a new client. Those mess ups are why people are there. So just chill and start short. Here's the second tip. And this is the one I was going to say above. If you're worried about nobody's watching me, put a Post-it note over the number of watchers. Just hide it from yourself because does it matter if there's 0 or 1 or 5 or 100 or 1,000 or a million bajillion? No. If you can impact one human being with what you have to say, to teach, to educate on, be excited about, I don't know, it's worth it to me. And it's practice for you. But if it freaks you out because that number, and I get it, believe me, I've done this. I do this still. I put a Post-it over it because I don't want to get in my own head and then start being weird on the live or be like, well, nobody's watching. I'm gonna turn it off. Like, I don't want to go there. So put the Post-it over the number of watchers. That should help you immensely. Next one is even when you're dabbling, even if your live is 2 minutes, do a call to action at the end. What does this mean? So if you're doing a 3-minute live video on how to create your green smoothie in the morning and you're a nutrition coach and you've just got it on live and you're going to show them what you put in the blender and you're going to talk about the antioxidants in the blueberries and blah, blah, blah. Don't forget. And like, you know, because we're a little bit nervous, because we're on live, we tend to get scared at that ending point of the video when we need to actually sell or market ourselves or ask for something. All of a sudden we convert into sales and our mind shuts down and our bravery leaves us and we're, okay, bye. No, do not do this. So you're doing this cool little tutorial video. You're doing it on live. Don't forget the call to action. And this can be anything. It can be comment below if you're going to try this smoothie. It can be, I'm giving out free samples of the protein powder that I put in my smoothie. Drop a 2 if you want me to mail you one. It can be, hey guys, I don't know if you knew or you're interested, but this smoothie today only, I'm going to do a free gift or free shipping for anybody that orders. You may not be interested, but if you are, like, shoot me a PM. Just something simple, but don't forget anything. If they comment, you're driving engagement and visibility. If they order, you're driving profits. Yes, please. You could even ask them to ask questions. Hey, do you guys have any questions about this process? You could ask them to go opt in for something and you can get new leads in your email list. Don't forget, have them do something. Next one, have an outline of your talking points. If you're thinking, there's no way I'll know what to talk about, I'm not too sure that I can just go with the flow and be live, do a little, Post-it or a little piece of paper right next to your phone and just bullet point some stuff, because I get it. Sometimes we draw a blank when we're in the spotlight, public speaking, or any of these things. So I like to just have some bullet points. Like right now, I'm talking to you guys on my show. Granted, this isn't live, but it's the same concept. I've got my notes right here next to me, and I have my tips with little bullet points, little reminders of what I wanted to say. And that really helps me stay on track. And for those of you that are talkers, this helps you not stray away from your topic either, because that's also an issue. Nobody wants to watch a 30-minute live about, your dog. I'm sorry. Maybe they do, but probably not. So staying on topic is also super key. Here's the next one is practice. Practice going live. You can do this by creating a Facebook group and adding your best friend or add your dad or add your kid if your kids are older or whatever. Go live in that group as many times as you need to practice the process, to understand the technology of it, to then watch the replay and see how it will be received. You can practice, and also if you have your little bullet point of what you want to talk about, go live in that other group, use your bullet list, and as soon as you're like, oh yeah, that felt really good, I'm on a roll, head over to the public pages or your profile, wherever you're going to be doing your live, and go for it. Next one is, tip here is that Instagram TV is now in portrait mode. So while I used to tout landscape, because let's get real, it's just better. If you want to have an Instagram presence on Instagram TV, you're going to need to do your lives in portrait mode on Facebook or on Instagram, and then you can save them to your desktop and you can share them. I love to do my lives over on my Facebook page, my business page, or in my Facebook group. I can then save it to my desktop and share that live to my Instagram TV, to my Instagram stories. I can put it on YouTube if I want. I can upload it as a webinar. It's great because it also has that feel of being alive, which I think is really cool. Last one here is work your way up. Your goal should be always growth. Yes? Yes. So work your way up to full-length sales videos, live sales webinars. Crazy profitable, but you don't have to start there. But if you want to start selling stuff in like a massive quantity with a crazy conversion, get to the point where you're so good at the mini lives on the stories. Then you're super good at the little practice lives in the group. Then you're going live for 5 or 10 minutes and you're teaching something, content. Maybe you're uploading them to YouTube and you're doing this for a while and you're getting comfortable and confident. Then practice a sales webinar. You can do a free sales webinar using Facebook Live. And if you guys want to see tons of sales webinar examples, go to facebook.com/successwithstephanie and watch my videos. I have a lot of my sales webinars right there. But it's a great way to sell stuff. That's ultimately the goal. The initial goal is make a new friend, make a new connection, help someone, pour into someone, get them to trust you, teach them something amazing, be an educator, get new leads for your email list, get people to opt into your whatever, right? Join the group, all of those things. But the ultimate goal for me of being a video guru is that if I have something to market or sell, or I know that this course is going to help a bunch of people, if I know I got to get this into the people's hands and I really want to launch this product, I have to use sales webinars on video. So just huge hint. If you want to sell something, I think that's a great place to strive to get to. Now, just a couple of quick examples of how to use live to grow. I'm just going to give you a couple examples and then we'll wrap it up. So first one, let's say that you are a network marketer, because I know I have a lot of listeners that only do network marketing, or you have it within your portfolio and you use it as affiliate marketing. So if you're a network marketer, let's say that you do nutrition. Apparently I'm on the nutrition kick today. What you can do is have, intro videos. What does it mean to be healthy? You could have explaining macros 101. Then you could have the 5-minute fitness video for mamas. Then you could have cooking videos, like how to clean out your pantry or replace this unhealthy food with this healthy food. I mean, anything. Your CTA, your call to action could be, come join my free boot camp, my workout boot camp. Have you grabbed your free guide to health in 10 minutes a day? And maybe you have an email opt-in list for that. You're adding value, you're adding value, you're adding value. Well, as people come in to your email list, as people come into your boot camp, at the end of the boot camp, what are you doing? A sales webinar. Hey, did you guys absolutely love that 5-day boot camp? Do you feel more fit and healthy and excited? And do you love the sense of community that we had in here? And did you like the style of coaching that we're doing? And blah, blah, blah. And you let them get to know you and you walk them through the process of becoming a health coach or becoming a customer. On that sales webinar, I can probably guarantee you at least a 1% conversion, if not all the way up to 30, 40%. Depending on what you market, how much it is, etc., how much people trust you by the end of the boot camp. So it's a funnel. It's your own funnel of intro. You're using video to create a funnel of trust and then ultimately join the team or buy the product. Here's another example. Let's say that you are a business coach. You mentor people in some capacity, or you're a life coach, a positivity coach, any of those things. You could do video on what? Social media hacks, mini sessions for coaching. Like, hey, I do 5-minute minis and I'm going to broadcast them live. You could do interviews with other business mentors. You could have a quick motivational saying of the day. You could have any of those things on live. You could teach social media marketing 101. You could teach anything, really. Your call to action is what? Hey, do you want a free 10-minute consult with me? Come join my calendar link right here. Or, hey, did you know I have 5 hacks for creating a more balanced, incredible life? Come over here to my email list and grab your free guide. So again, you're using video with a call to action to generate interest in who you are and what you're all about and what you market. And then when people opt into that, they're joining your email list or your free coaching call. And then what do you do from there? Get them on a sales webinar. Hello. Yes. And from that sales webinar, and some people don't need a sales webinar. You could just right there on the phone, get them to sign up for your coaching packages, get them to take your courses. But if the trust isn't there yet, or it's like a new cold lead, I'll funnel them right to my sales webinar. I'm like, hey, yo, instead of spending an hour with you talking about all this stuff on the phone, like go check out my sales webinar. I don't call it a sales webinar, granted, because they can walk away from it and still learn a lot. It has lots of free value in it. But at the end of those webinars, there's a call to action to buy. Always. Because I believe that my time is money. My courses are life-changing. I believe in my products, so I'm going to offer them. But I don't think that everyone needs them. And so I always present it in a really casual way. Like, yo, you want this? Cool. If not, keep rocking on. Keep checking out all my free stuff because I have endless free stuff for you. And it's true. Okay, so those were your examples. Those were your tips. How excited are you to get off of this podcast right now and go live? And again, if you're just so fearful of this, start with something small, but force yourself to do it. Video is the wave of the future. I believe that video can get you further faster than anything else out there today, especially live video, because it brings the vulnerability to the table. It allows people to see into who you really are when it's not scripted, when it's not edited, when it's just you and your phone and your life in the background. I think that to me speaks volumes when people are willing to show up as their true selves and bring it. I'm buying from them. I want to follow that human. I resonate with that person because she's a mama and her kid is in the background spilling Cheerios. You get me and I get you. And so it just brings this whole new level of real, really. And I think ultimately that's what leads to sales. That's what leads to people buying from you, showing up again, repeat business. It's the video. It really is. It always comes back to video for me. All right, there you go. I hope you are obsessed with this episode. I hope that it inspired you to get on out there, show up, go live, have some fun with it. And if you loved this episode, please do me a solid. I mean, the number one gift you could ever give to me is to leave a review. Really. Because the more reviews we get, the more presence our show will have. Our show, our community. I believe that we together have a call from God to help other women learn, grow, find balance, believe in themselves. I want to spread this mission of moms that want more for their lives, to be successful in business, in health, in wealth, in prosperity, in spirituality, to know that they literally can have all the things. There is not just one call on us. There are many calls from the Lord, truly, that I believe. And I've asked him to speak through me with this show and to pour into all of you in the biggest way possible. So leaving a review is one way, just one way that you can confirm this passion project for me, but ultimately more so for our community of women, helping other women grow. Let's lift each other up. Let's do this. So pause the episode, head over to iTunes, leave a review, Mama. I appreciate you so much. And I pray over you that you find the courage and the grace to go do the thing you're scared of, to get in front of that camera and to start speaking your truth, to lay down the things that you know will help another human being, another woman, another mama. What do you know and have in your soul that someone else needs to know? What can you share that will empower people, that will help them live their best life? Don't be afraid of sharing that, because you were given those gifts on purpose. Your purpose has a driver behind it, and if you don't listen to that, you are not doing your life justice. So I pray for your courage, your strength, and I pray that you are able to get past any barrier that you see facing you today. Ask God for his help, his mentorship, and his grace to get you through whatever it might be that's holding you back. I believe in you more than you know. As always, love and light, Stef. Hey Mama, real quick before you go, if you found value in today's podcast and you learned something new, if you'll head over to iTunes, the Mompreneur Mastermind Show, and leave a review and subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. And I'd love to connect with you over on social media. My handle is @Stephanie Gass. I'll see you soon. Praying light, love, and abundance. Until next time.